Hello everyone, your girl Samantha Gomez. I am so excited that I'm finally able to do pregnancy updates with you guys. I didn't want to start these videos until it was revealed that I am pregnant with multiples. As you know, if you watched my last video, Trevon and I are expecting identical twin girls. We are so incredibly blessed, so incredibly happy. I've read through all of the comments on our previous video. I always read through comments, guys, so if you have left me any comment extending your best wishes, your congratulations, I want to thank you so much. I wanted to ensure that I shared the news with my friends and family first before I came on and started doing pregnancy update videos. I didn't want to show my stomach too much in the videos because though I am 21 weeks tomorrow, which is Friday, I look like I'm 7 months pregnant. My stomach is huge, and it's because, again, I'm carrying two. I want to start off by bringing you all the way back to the beginning. I want to talk about my first trimester with you guys, and then I also want to talk about going into my second trimester, finding out that we were having twins, and then I'm going to end this video with showing my belly. The first trimester was a little bit difficult for me, though I didn't have any morning sickness or real sickness at all. I was a little bit nauseous, especially if I didn't eat on time. I found that if I didn't eat within like a 2-hour period, or if I didn't drink a lot of water or drink a lot of fluids, then I would start to feel sick, but I never actually threw up. I found that it was difficult mainly because after going to my first ultrasound, they told me I had low placenta. And with a low placenta, basically they don't want you exercising. You are not necessarily on bed rest, but you sort of feel like you are. So going from the girl who worked out every single morning doing my cardio, every single night doing my weight training, to somebody that could only walk for short periods of time without feeling discomfort, it was difficult. So I think more than anything, it was an emotional change for me, and it affected me emotionally because I was gaining all this weight that I had lost from being so active, and then I wasn't even able to keep up with my physical activity. I was lying to the people at the gym because I was a regular, and they're like, "Hey Sam, where are you?" In my first 3 months, I didn't tell anybody I was pregnant. So it was very, very difficult to have that change. But I started to get accustomed, and I also continued to tell myself that, you know, I'm gaining all this weight for a good cause. I'm having a baby, singular baby, because that's what I thought. At my 15-week OB appointment, which was my first OB appointment, my husband Trevon and I were so excited to go see the OB. I was so excited to hear the heartbeat again because I had gone a few weeks prior to a walk-in clinic with some discomfort pain, and I heard the heartbeat of, at that point, what I thought was just one baby, which was one baby, but I didn't know there was another one. So when I went for my 15-week appointment, she had the Doppler on my stomach and she heard the heartbeat. She's like, "Wow, you know, the heartbeat sounds great." She took out her measuring tape, measured me, and she said, "You're measuring big for 15 weeks. You look as though you're 20 weeks. That's your measurement." And she said it could be a few things. It could be 1, you're having a big baby. 2, you miscalculated from the first day of your last period, so I could just actually be 20 weeks pregnant. 3, it could be fibroids, which runs very high in Black women. And the 4th was that I could be having twins. But then she looked back at one of my first ultrasounds that I went when I believe I was 5 weeks. I had to do a vaginal ultrasound because, again, I was getting a lot of discomfort in my lower stomach. And she said there's only 1 sac showing, so the likelihood of twins is very, very low. So she said I had to get an ultrasound done immediately because I needed to determine what was going on. So I was very worried. This was on a Friday. That same day I called around. I was able to find a place that can book me in immediately for an ultrasound. So get into the room with the tech. Trev's in the waiting room. I lay down on the little bed. he puts the jelly on my stomach and he starts going around, and I see one baby, and the baby looks like massive to me because I've never seen a baby in my stomach, and immediately like tears started coming to my eyes. I was so incredibly happy and so emotional as well. And I said to the doctor, I said, or the tech, I said, there's only one baby, right? And he's like, yeah, there's only one baby. Let me go call your husband and show him. So Trevon now comes into the room and the man's going around, and then Trevon goes, wait, what's that? Pointing to the screen. And you see two heads. And Trevon was like, grabs his hat, falls off of his head. I'm just in awe. The man pauses the thingy-majiggy, looks at Trevon, looks at me, and says, congratulations, you guys are having twins. But I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him because he was too new. The man was like, I don't have my license to do the measurements. It just seemed as though he was a new tech, so I just didn't believe him. So he had then scheduled me to come in on the following Tuesday where somebody would be able to take the measurements of the babies. And I couldn't sleep that night. I woke up Saturday morning. I called around to see if I can find a place where somebody would be qualified to take the measurements of the two babies as this man said I was having. And I found a place that was going to be able to do it. As soon as we walk in, Trevon and I, the lady takes the thingy-majiggy, puts it on my stomach, and there you see two babies. And she's like, yes, you guys are having twins. And I couldn't believe it. And that was the beginning of December. Now, twins run in my family. My dad has two sets of twin brothers. So he has a set of identical twin brothers as well as a set of fraternal twin brothers. And then Trevon's dad has twins on his side as well. For us, finding out that we had twins, though it was a shock, I mean, it does run in our family. Now, again, I found this out at the beginning of December. I've had a lot of friends and family members comment on my stomach size saying how I look so big, and I've just been trying to hide it. So that's the reason why I haven't been doing too many videos as well, because I know you guys are so observant and you would say, Sam, how come your belly's so big? Like, how far are you? I look like I'm ready to pop any moment now, but again, I'm only 21 weeks tomorrow. In this trimester, the second trimester, it has been a lot easier than the first. As mentioned again, the first one I was nauseous, I was just not myself, going up and down emotions. I cry for no reason, and then I'd be like, why am I crying? Like 5 minutes later, I just was going through a whole bunch in the first trimester and very, very, very tired, taking naps like crazy. Now this trimester, I do feel a lot better. However, I still take a nap almost once a day. I find that my skin has cleared up. The first trimester, my skin broke out like crazy, and then it cleared up probably a few weeks later, but now my skin has been fine. I do find that my skin is very, very dry, especially my boobs. They have stretched like incredibly huge. They're massive. I've gone up probably 2 bra sizes already. So I am finding that my boobs are always dry. My skin is dry. Now that my belly is a little bit bigger, I'm having difficulty lotioning the bottom of my legs. Like Trevon has to lotion the bottom of my legs now because when I bend over, it kind of feels uncomfortable on my stomach. What else? Cravings. I've been obsessed with slushies. Oh my God, it's so sad that I have one now. In my other video, I mentioned that I've been drinking slushies like crazy. So good. I've been doing my best to eat healthy, but I haven't really been succeeding. I believe somebody had a question in one of my videos, what am I doing to stay in shape? Because of my low placenta, I'm not able to work out at all. I'm not able to lift anything heavy. I'm not able to even do cardio. So my focus should be primarily on clean eating. I've been having a hard time with the clean eating because of all the cravings, but I'm really working on trying to eat better for myself. I want to ensure that the babies are healthy, and I also want to ensure that I don't put on too much weight. As for weight, I've already gained probably about 18 pounds within the last 5 months, but the first trimester, I forgot to mention that I had diarrhea, and which is not very common, but I think that was almost my method of like the morning sickness. So instead of throwing up, I had diarrhea, and I lost 10 pounds within my first trimester. And then last month alone, I gained, I think, 12. So 12 out of like the 18 pounds that I've gained for the whole duration of my pregnancy so far. So I definitely need to chill out on the bad food and try to do better with the food choices. So I think that is it for this update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I plan on doing these updates either on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Let me know in the comments how often you'd like to see it. And yeah, time to show you my belly. So this is my belly from the front. From the side, it's humongous. From the front, without my top on, you can see my, I think it's called linea negra or something like that. It's very dark all the way up. And from the side, I legit look like I'm 7 months. And from the other side. And baby A is right now, because I went for an ultrasound today, head down, body up. And baby B is breached right now, head here and body down. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the comments on my last video. I truly, truly appreciate all the well wishes. Trevon and I are so grateful. So grateful for you guys, so grateful that you've tuned into our channel and you're watching this journey. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I'll love you forever. See you on my next video. Bye.
Shut up! What are you twins? You win? Pardon? Is that what it says?
It says win. Hold on. What did you say, Maria? Sorry?
Twins?
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 You guys have a twin?
I don't know, what is it? Oh my God!